Words of Sri Aurobindo from the book The Mother, Part 2, Letters on the Mother by Our Lord, Chapter 9, The Mother and the Working of the Ashram, page 219. Topic: The Mother's Sadhana in the Sadhaks. Sri Aurobindo says, naturally, the mother does the sadhana in each sadhak, only it is conditioned by their zeal and their receptivity. Date: 4th January 1935. The mother has her own experience in bringing down the things that have to be brought down, but what the sadhaks experience she had long ago. The divine does the sadhana first for the world and then in others. Date: 12th September 1934. I have said, says Sri Aurobindo, I have said that the divine does the sadhana first for the world and then gives what is brought down to others. There can be no sadhana without realizations and experiences. The prayers are a record of mother's experiences. Date: 4th January 1935. Next topic: psychic contact in the ashram and outside. Sri Aurobindo says, it is certainly quite true that the psychic contact can exist at a distance and that the divine is not limited by place, but it is everywhere. It is not necessary for everybody to be in the ashram or physically near the mother in order to lead the spiritual life or to practice yoga, especially in the earlier stages. But that is only one side of the truth. There is another. Otherwise, the logical conclusion might be that there was no necessity for the mother to be here at all, or for the existence of the ashram or anyone to come here. The psychic being is there in all, but in very few it is well developed, well built up in the consciousness or prominent in front. In most it is veiled, often ineffective or only an influence, not conscious enough or strong enough to support the spiritual life. It is for this reason that it is necessary for those drawn towards this truth to come here in order that they may receive the touch which will bring about or prepare the awakening of the psychic being that is for them the beginning of the effective psychic contact. It is also for this reason that a stay here is needed for many, if they are ready, in order that under the direct influence and nearness they may have the development or building up of the psychic being in the consciousness or its coming to the front. When the touch has been given or the development effected, so far as the sadhak is at the moment capable of it, he returns to the outside world and under the protection and guidance, even at a distance, is able to keep the contact and go on with his spiritual life. But the influences of the outside world are not favorable to the psychic contact and the psychic development, and if the sadhak is not sufficiently careful or concentrated, the psychic contact may easily be lost after a time or get covered over, and the development may become retarded, stationary, or even diminished by adverse movements or influences. It is therefore that the necessity exists and is often felt of a return to the place of the central influence in order to fortify the or recover the contact, or to restore or give a fresh forward impulse to the development. The aspiration for such nearness from time to time is not a vital desire. It becomes a vital desire only when it is egoistically insistent or mixed with a vital motive, but not if it is an aspiration of the psychic being, calm, deep, and without clamor in it or perturbing insistence. This for those who are not called upon or are not yet called upon to live in this ashram under the direct pressure of the central force and presence. Those who must so live are those called from the very beginning, or who have become ready, or who are for some reason or another given a chance to form a part of the work or creation which is being prepared by yoga. For them, they stay here in the atmosphere. The nearness are indispensable. To depart would be for them a renunciation of the opportunity given them, a turning of the back upon the spiritual destiny. Their difficulties may often, in appearance, greater than the struggle of those who remain outside because the demand and the pressure are greater. But so also is their opportunity greater, and the power and the influence for development poured upon them, and that too which they can spiritually become and will become if they are faithful to the choice and the call. Date 7th October 1931.